traditional like we've been seeing lately. A lot of Sand King Maranas is much more common here. Both teams are smoking though. An early first blood would be a good way here for Wildcard to get a start.
Placed some nice warding, and that arrow though, nice setup here. This is looking like a dead crit, and that's an even better way to start off this off lane here for Divai Llama. Top lane, bit of a dive after Alex. There's not much that he can do here, so we'll just toss out an arrow, not gonna connect. Jerax also chasing after him, have that nice little ghost creep there too, trying to slow. Sam trying to get some of these stacks of poison up, does have the disruption.
That was effective.
He's just getting dove so hard right now. It's very difficult. That should be a death. Yes, indeed it is. I feel like they shouldn't be allowed to do that, but who are they going to send, right?
It's hard, and Murano was already dead, so he's going to have to TP back to lane a little later. This arrow's going to land.
Oh, the arrow does connect.
Good.
They have a multi-shot here. They're just going to click away, and they'll find the kill.
Really nicely done. Keep in mind that a mid-observer ward does not spot. All right, see who's
here they come. Oh, there's the Firefly getting started. Has his eyes on crit.
Uh-oh.
Just taking a bit of time here. Needs to be very careful. That Viper Strike will get the lasso off. So they should be able to get the kill, but he's going to fall first before taking out Nightfall, which is not the way he wanted that to go.
And a missed rotation by EG. They're still out farming their opponents, so 1k gold advantage for them, but...
I see our tour, though. Good Esk. Starting to get the stacks up. Has the Firefly already going. It's a lot of damage. Asunder, but the drag back. Do they have anyone else to help him out? Do they need anyone else? That was a question, because he's got so many stacks of Sticky that RTZ just dies.
Yeah. I mean, he used Thunder perfectly there, but it's just too much damage. Esk played that excellent.
Follow-up is looking like a dead Alex. He does have the leap, though. Only one charge, so yes, they'll be able to collect a kill.
They got Wildcard Gaming disengaged. Murano ulti got used as well, so now they don't have to worry about vision as much. And they're just going to block arrows or anything else, and RTC gets Aegis. There's the Radiant advantage for you. So Jerax takes range creeps, pushes that in. They're going to drop.
It's a big sweep.
The Tox.
Oh, okay. Smoke pops. They see a lot of couriers coming over here. Oh, they see Esk. That would be a great one to take out, but he does have the BKB, so he's going to just hold Viper into place with Divai Llama tossing up. They haven't quite managed to finish off Nightfall. Oh, no, but they do have enough Firefly. Alex still alive here as the rest of the side of EG are just backing off. They don't have their Terror Blade, and they got... They ended up losing. Oh, Divai Llama is not done yet. The toss back to the team. BKB comes out of Abed. He is not willing to stand and fight just yet. As they'll get the demonic purge off, slowing them down just a little bit. The follow, the bow being tossed in with the X marks the spot. And Divai Llama still on the chase with the avalanche. A toss up into the air, right back to Esk. He's taking so much harass, and somehow he's still alive.
A boat buff. The damage though.
There it is. They slay him finally. They'll just keep going back and forth. Divai Llama though, he wants to go back.
Holy
He's going to be able
crap.
to go and just race two. Oh my god. Viper Strike getting used on him, slows him down, but he just walks out of that nether toxin, no problem.
Aegis is back in about a minute though. So I don't know if EG wants to play Dota too much right now other than hit creeps.
Well, it doesn't look like they're going to give him much of a choice. Okay, it's a good break. They have the lasso. They'll just hold him into place, follow up with plenty of damage from Tiny, and all of a sudden Nightfall disappears.
Esk was so
middle lane too. Jerax, the gust. Slow down a little bit. Not going to be able to quite land the arrow, but the slow should be enough as we'll claim Jerax as well.
So now things are getting a little bit weird. I mean, EG has been hitting creeps a lot so far, and this is kind of one of their common criticisms, is that they are pretty comfortable trading with their opponents. And I think Crit does have Blink coming. Yep, he just got it delivered.
Yeah, he just bought it.
So now he can initiate for his team, but they were struggling on that a bit before.
Another demonic purge here in the top lane. TZ forced back as Crit's hunting over on the back lines. Nightfall joining in to get the Thunder off the BKB. It's popped over on the Terror Blade. The rolling Thunder on through. They find Esk. They'll turn their attention over to Divai Llama, and he's fairly tanky. It's pretty difficult. He's going to try to get some more damage off, but they are handling him. This is not looking good. Divai Llama will fall, but now Nightfall, he is lassoed up with the rest of the team. They have the damage, so they'll be able to punish him.
It's going to hurt RTZ a little bit. See if Sam can catch Abed here.
He does indeed. The set's in place. The arrow connects, but there is quite a few EG heroes that I don't think they want to have to deal with. They have the dust, so they'll be able to chase down Sam, and they have the dust over onto Alex. Alex is out of leap charges, so this is looking very dead for this Marana.
So now EG gets to regain decent map control.
Nice avalanche toss over onto two. Abed had the X off. There's going to be the roll coming through from Crit. Got the boat coming in hot over onto Divine Llama. He is taking a lot of this damage, but he's not going to be able to survive it. Over on the side, you can see the Drow joining back in, but the BKBs have been popped. Sam having to be careful. Again, he's very, very forward here in a lot of these fights, and he's just taking a bath in the Nether Tox. It's going to be a double kill now, as Esk is just got to go and pop the BKB. I don't know if he wants to go back in on this, though. He keeps turning like they possibly want to go in, but...
WILDCARD Gaming from a pretty solid position into a rough one.
Looks like there's going to be a skirmish over here on the side. Yeah, there it is. The Viper strike over onto Sam. Morana's going to have to hop away. Disruption buying just a little bit of time. It's not going to be enough for Sam. He gets the Purge off at the file onto the back. Alex somehow still alive, throwing out the arrow.
Nice.
They'll clean up on crit. So they do manage to find something. They would love to get a little bit more here. As trying to find this opening, goes to the BKB. BKB dragged back over onto the Viper, over to Divine Llama. They're trying to buy a bit more time, waste that BKB. Divine Llama needs to be careful himself. On the side of EG, and they can't contest it fast enough, so they go for their own immediate smoke on top.
Yeah, Esk ran to the bot lane and hit creep wave, and I feel like EG played around that. And now they're forcing a fight.
They are forcing that fight. The BKB over on Eves just says, no, I gotta get out, but there's too much physical damage. He just evaporates. Divine now, he's gonna try to do the same thing. I think he's going to make it out. He's a little bit tankier.
Didn't really get to layer lasso with Drow damage, and maybe showing where they did. Was it BKB? Oh, bottom.
Yep. They can get their own Terror Blade. That's always a nice perk.
Disruption on cooldown for a sec, so the little engagements as a result. Thinking about starting on Esk.
Crit just kind of rolling around. They get the kill on Alex. And yeah, look at this. They're just Talon. Get the X off.
He was just trying to get him to BKB there, but called his bluff.
Called bluff indeed, and Boat does actually just clip Esk. There's the BKB. He knows he's got to get out of there. That was too much damage.
Oh, a tough one. He did not have Firefly, so he couldn't actually get away. He ran south because the boat, then he realized he needed to go north, get stunned by the boat. Oh, tough one there. Ends up falling, and another pretty big mistake. Great punish by EG. So tier 2 will die, and they're going to finish high ground now.
Yeah, I mean, what are they? There's not much that they can do against this right now. They've got an Aegis online on Arteezy. He's got the full Scotty. He's got BKB. He's just dishing out the hurt. Nightfall also did pick up that shard as well, which lowers the armor from the buildings. Okay, opening up. Can they just burst down the Enchantress? Yes, they can. BKB coming out from E, but look at this damage. It's just way too strong. They haven't even managed to finish off Crit yet. So they'll end up losing. If Crit will fall, Crit buying back. He's going to come right back in again. And they do have the damage coming out from those illusions as they throw right back over onto Arteezy. That's going to be the Aegis. Going to be coming up a second time. Can they do it again? The BKB over on Divine Llama. They want to try to punish Arteezy. Look at this. They're trying to get over to this area. The Gust will connect. Multi-shot to follow with the Avalanche. And they are going to toss up Arteezy into the air. They'll finally take him out. Roll on to the back lines coming out from Crit. He does have the roll up. Abed making his way over here too. They want to get the kill onto Eve. They will find it down for 110 seconds. As the BKB comes out from Abed, they don't have anything to cancel this out. So he'll be able to just leave. Esk looking for this opportunity, though. Will make his way over, take a bath in the Firefly, and Crit will finally get slain.
Abed's got a side of ice, so let's see if he can get a disable here. Even though somebody like Alex would be huge. Burst somebody down, maybe.
Keep moving forward here.
He's being the scout that his team might need. His Shadow Blade runs
That's
out, though.
Scary. That's very scary. Oh my god. Divine Llama. Okay, the roll forward coming out from Crit. Will manage to stun immediately.
Oh,
that's the drag over to the side, though. Now they'll be able to go and they get Crit almost immediately. The rest of EG, though, Sam throwing out the disruption. This is exactly where he wants to go. The arrow coming through, but there it is. There's that BKB. Sam should get shredded to bits now as the rest of WILDCARD. They're backing off. Those BKBs have been expended.
MKB on TB is soon, but no, they're going to go do some pressure now.
I mean, they've got the Aegis, they've got Sunder, they've got BKB, they've got a lot of tools to keep Arteezy alive here. And they have the cheese over on Abed.
Oh, he goes in.
He's going in. You can see that seal coming out here as they just chase down X. And look at all of the Scotty damage. Go right back on in again, though. Crit rolling around. The tower will go down. Crit taking a decent amount of damage, but he is just buying space and time for them to hit these buildings. BKB comes out now for Shadow Demon. They'll turn around briefly. Of course, they do have to be careful of the Aegis, though. Okay, they'll go for the Sunder. Drag back, though, coming out from Ask. He's going to see if he can get off as much damage as possible, but it's pretty difficult because on the back line, says Arteezy. No, okay, that's going to be the Aegis. Bet he's jumped in. He's got the Hex off over onto Sam. Is going to be able to find the kill onto Shadow Deep. Sam buys back, though. They want to be a part of this. They'll find a kill on Abed.
Oh, this is
and
good.
now they need to finish off. Can they do it? Look at this, standing toe-to-toe here with Arteezy. This is not looking good for them. Yes, that's a triple kill now for Eve as Nightfall running for his life. Doesn't want to be here. Can they cancel out this TP? No.
And three demonic purges also godly. So let's see how the fight goes.
Rolling forward, does find themselves the drow immediately. Okay, a good save though. Buying time. Boat comes through. This is not looking great though. They're still going to be able to take down Eve. They're going to immediately buy back the drag back though over onto the side. Now they'll be able to go toss back up into the air. They have so much damage.
They got him.
The silence will get the kill on Arteezy. Another arrow getting tossed. I'll bet he's already decided he's just got to get out of here, right now. Jerax, they do spot him. They have anything to cancel? No.
So that's going to help offset the power of the lasso. They know where it's going to go. It's going to go in Terrorblade almost every time.
You can hear the roll. See Sam? Sam was just trying to go for that bounty rune, but he's going to end up paying for it. Get the X off here. Try to stack up a little bit. The arrow connects, but of course they have the BKB. They've got the Lotus Orb over onto Nightfall.
Sacrificing himself. Well, our
No,
X.
he doesn't have to.
You're right.
Esk. He goes. He gets a drag back over on the Enchantress. The X back, though. Yes, they'll still be able to take down Jerax.
Dude, the Barracks survived. Oh my gosh.
Very little. Yeah, 50, 60 something, and it's going back up again.
They abused the shard with the X there to get that easy damage in. Cost them a BKB, but...
Abed? The follow-up? There's the Hex. He's already got the BKB, but there's so much damage being tossed out here. The Drow, though, oh my god, and the backlines just absolutely getting shredded. And the silence was placed over onto Arteezy. It's a split fight. They have just left the Llama all alone here, and there's just so much damage coming out from Arteezy, coming out from Nightfall. They'll take down Divine Llama. The buyback now coming out from Tiny as they do a lot of damage over onto Esk, and Esk tries to go to the high ground again. It's a triple kill now. More buybacks coming out. They see this opening. They want it, and Divine Llama again jumps forward using that blink. Does get the avalanche, but
it's still alive.
Somehow it is still alive, and it definitely should not be. They finally manage to take it down. They'll take down the other side. And the tier 4s are getting wailed upon by the creeps. The fleet, the armada, the Nightfall blinking forward.
Uh-oh.
Get the drag back. He might have overexpended. No, they have the X. Applied the break, and we do have that Torrent Storm just everywhere right now. And it feels like Wildcard, they're chasing after this Viper, but they can't quite find the opening over here. Very nice play here. Thunder comes off. They'll turn back around. They'll just blow up Sam. They'll take down the building so quickly. It's just Waterworld left and right. S can't even get close to them before he's just immediately pelted with the snowballs. Rolling Thunder over onto the backlines, coming out from Crit. They pop the BKB. It's all over.
It's a tough one. This is one solution against carries. This is one thing that Underlord does kind of specially compared to a lot of other offliners is he can dumpster some of these guys. Really nicely done by Jerax. Pulls the creep wave into the large camps. The Divine Llama moves over for that. In the meantime, Arteezy's still getting a lot of gold, and he's actually going to get first blood too. Jerax pressures mid. Now the top lane has been safe, and that's going to force Wildcard to react in kind of weird ways. Like they're just pressuring the mid tower. He's doing a really good job. Great pivot.
Alex. Alex, unfortunately, has been in the wrong place, wrong time twice this game. He has the 2 kills that are on the board right now, but he's I feel like he's kind of struggling to figure out where he should go and what he should do. As the bottom lane, they have managed to put out plenty of damage onto Sam, and he should fall. Crit, very, very close. Yeah, I think he's going to fall as well.
They could have cleared the illusions and prevented the stacking, but Crit getting gone on mid.
That's a good arrow this time around, so that should be able to get this kill. Yep, this time. It will connect. Abed, though, hunting through the trees, is going to see Alex. Oh, that slight hurts so much. Bottom lane, Sam. They do have the gate. They're coming in hot, but they're going to have to go chasing after Jerax. You have the Pit of Malice. Should have plenty of damage. So they'll be able to find that. And I was about to say, that's a very deep dive there, Abed.
It's fun to watch EG this game. They're just playing so interesting. Dives all over the place. Eve's getting dive top.
Yeah, this is... very, very difficult here for Eve, but he is all right. Sam rejoining in. Alex sitting very low. He's got to be careful. Abed just chasing after him. He would love to get that. Ooh, so close. Almost managing to get the... Nope, there it is from Nightfall. He'll clean up. As the rest of Wildcard, they just... It just feels like they're not sure how to respond to this. They're feeling a bit frantic almost. The MP NATO gonna land over onto Crit. They should be able to get that. That's a way to phrase it. But that will help with a bit more of that lockdown. And we'll use the Viper Strike over on Jerax, but Crit is following up. There's the Atos like we talked about. DeViLlama going out the back lines. We'll be able to go throw down the Pit of Malice, but Nightfall following up with the silence, just chasing after Sam. They'll find a kill easily as oh, they use everything on this poor Underlord.
That was cool. So, Arteezy finally getting active. He wants a free Sammy Boy kill, and he looks dead.
Sam was not expecting that to happen there. Wasn't expecting to get swooped upon. They do manage to get the tower, but they do have to be careful. Pit of Malice will land here from DeViLlama. There'll be a Tornado EMP thrown out. Abed, and there's the song from Arteezy. Beautiful positioning here. They'll release the song. They have the LSA. They have so much damage. They just clean up Esk and Alex so very quickly. And it takes some doing, because, you know, DeViLlama, he's a tanky boy, but when you have that many heroes on the side of EG.
And with a lot of things. The way they played it was obviously really instrumental, but Mirana hasn't had a good game. Viper 5, not safe either. He just like almost dies to 4 illusions.
All right, they'll go. They'll throw out the Tornado EMP. They want to try to punish Arteezy. They know that the song is down, and they have enough damage here, so they should be able to get this. Maybe they don't do that where you're from.
Yeah, that's
but that's always been a thing, dude.
Okay.
DeViLlama bottom lane. It's opening here. LSA from Crit. Laguna. Nightfall giving them the smacks as Jerax will join in. And again, he's very tanky, but Pit of Malice gets dropped. Even going, they pop the BKB over onto Nightfall, and they will eventually erase him from the map.
This is the issue with the 5 Viper. It just, you become so vulnerable. Abed gets him.
Abed will clean up, yeah.
They're not done.
Nope, they're not done at all. They found themselves the Tiny, the root into place, the Slight, the silence over on the side. Poor Alex can't do anything here. He is going to just get obliterated. They even go for the songs. Abed sitting so low, and he's got the remnant, so you know he's going to go home. He's going to go heal up. He's going to come right back in again. Just have to be patient. So stun up over on Eve. There he is. He's back in action, and that's going to be a very dead Esk, a very dead Eves as well. And Sam is sitting at like almost no health. Neither is Abed though. Bottom lane, they found DeViLlama. And Impetus will make sure that they finish.
And then they run at the next guy.
Yeah, it's non-stop.
Back and forth.
It's 28 kills in, you know, 19 minutes here.
And he's got a Scotty. But WILDCARD Gaming is going to try to get a pick off here.
This is hard because they have an Aegis too. I don't know. Yeah, Sam does get revealed over here. Alex is there as well. This is going to be a dead Viper. Did get the root off though over onto Abed. Arrow does connect, but they're just using it to run away. They just don't feel confident enough on the side of WILDCARD, especially when you have Nightfall just jumping over onto your Mirana. Oh, you need to do one more hit here, Nightfall.
Use the Fey grenade.
Is he gonna go for it? Is he gonna actually do it?
The Fey grenade.
Ooh,
there we go.
There it is. That's quite the dive. Is over on the side. They found themselves DeViLlama. They've already used the Laguna. They're going to let Arteezy just finish them off. It'll still be Abed actually against that. Just
WILDCARD Gaming really outmatched here. Maybe hurt themselves too much with the drafts, the switch of lanes, but...
Oh, this feels so bad right now. They've got the dust, they've got the vision. He was just trying to have a little quality time where he could hit some creeps with his Christmas tree, and then Arteezy walked in, and everybody else came and just wanted to get him out of their jungle. We'll lose Sam, Alex sitting over here. That is some weird bullet action coming off of Jerax, but they'll turn back around. Arrow does connect, so they do manage to take down the Enchantress. It took some doing.
A Naga Siren. They are going to spawn Nightfall, though. He's got BKB, so yeah.
He does pop it. Oh, and already you can see Abed joining into the fight. There's quite a few heroes here. Abed does not care.
He's going to kill him.
Look at him. He's just hunting over here at Esk, and they find themselves Alex very quickly. Crit's cleaning up. DeViLlama, again, you have that Pit of Malice. They'll end up losing Esk, and eventually they do manage to take down Crit, but Abed just moving around. Followed up here with Nightfall. They've got the damage. They've got the aggression. They're going to chase after DeViLlama now. And the buyback coming out from Viper. Another Pit of Malice getting used. Viper making his way forward here. Can they do enough? It just feels like they're going to end up losing. Yeah, they'll end up losing DeViLlama. They're going to end up losing even more. Esk just gets obliterated, Sam, and they call the GG. They have just had enough on the side of WILDCARD.
Yeah.